What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Vikings Season 2, Episode 6. This one is called Unforgiven. Ooh.
I'm very Ragnar. I'm a farmer.
Oh, yeah? You're perfect. We had to say goodbye to Lagertha for the second time. And that's not cool. Because she's super dope. And we all, I'm sure everyone agrees out there, she belongs with Ragnar, she belongs with Bjorn. Like, they belong together. That's the family, damn it.
I mean, it's just what we've grown to love. And then Ragnar goes and fucks it up.
Yeah.
Literally.
He's trying to have his cake and eat it too. He wants both women to stick around, and that's not Lagertha's style. Like, it's just not her style, but I'm going to immediately revoke this statement after I say it. Oh. But, like, I'm worried for her going back to her husband without Bjorn.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she's a fucking badass, and she will murder that dude if he crosses the line again.
But how do we know he's not already dead?
Oh, I mean,
because she just, like, left and took the whole army.
I mean, she said she had to go back to her husband. Like, you don't think she would have said something?
I know, but maybe she has to go back and, like, clean up real fast. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I have a feeling...
The way they left it was not exactly, like...
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I think
babe.
he's alive. I think with his short trigger, though, the way he snaps very quickly, I don't see him having much more of a shelf life in this show. I think the next time he even comes close to raising a hand to her, she's gonna take him.
She's not having that shit.
There's no way. She's too badass. That was a really cool part of the farewell. Like, Bjorn's like, don't let him do anything, and she's like, who do you think I am? Like,
you know me.
Exactly. It's like, Lagertha's a beast. She's out there in battle smoking fools. Like, she ain't gonna let this dude mess her up. At least I really hope not. If he puts his hands on her again, maybe she'll just slice a hand off or something and be like, you ain't touching me again with that shit. Nope. But Ragnar's, he's got his oldest son back with him, which is pretty cool to have father-son. They had their first raid, little battle together, which was pretty cool. Seeing them kind of getting to fight and, kill some folks together. It's kind of cool.
So, I mean, he did really well, but I mean, then again, we talked about this yesterday, or the last time. Ragnar felt the need to, like, bring him down a notch.
It's gotta be all about the prophecy about how famous and how successful Bjorn's basically gonna become. And just the idea that Ragnar is on record with saying that fathers do become jealous of their sons. That wasn't said on accident, I would have to imagine. And it's gonna become an interesting situation as Bjorn's like the biggest dude of all of them. Like, he's bigger than Rollo. He's bigger than his dad.
Yeah.
He's clearly got a mean streak. He knows how to fight. So that watching that relationship build and grow in this new circumstance is going to be really interesting to watch. Jarl Borg, he got defeated. He ran away like a little punk, which is probably the smart thing to do. But this guy sitting in his hall in front of all his people, I'm going to kill Ragnar Lothbrok. Like, no, you ain't, dude. No. You ain't killing my dude.
But I feel like we're gonna see that motherfucker again.
Oh, I'm sure. Or there's like a respect level to where, okay, he's back. He won his lands back. I'm just gonna go live at my home.
Yeah.
Like, is he just gonna chill there? Like.
Well, I mean, he did leave his woman.
That was such an awkward goodbye.
It was like, what? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, it was very weird.
If you would have did that to me, I'd have been like, bitch, don't touch my makeup, shit.
That is a very interesting situation. I want to see how they handle that kind of stuff in this world.
Yeah.
Does he view that as just like a defeat and he just goes and licks his wounds and just stays home? Or does he still seem slated by him and just wants to go back and try to kill him?
Or does he pull a King Horik and be like, so I'm gonna need you to do something for me, to some random, fighter dude.
Who knows?
And it's like, I need you to go take out Ragnar.
That's another interesting situation that I'm fascinated to see play out. Mm-hmm. Everything going on over in England. King Horik, speaking of him, he and his son are the only ones that got away from this ambush, which I I talked about it in the last episode, but that dude, I don't trust him at all. I don't like the way he operates. He makes everyone else do all of his dirty work. I guess that's, the prize you get for being king. You get to delegate all your shit to everyone else. But yeah, I still don't trust him. We still have that whole thing sitting in the back between him and Siggy. How much information did she give? What information did she give? That whole thing is still playing out, right?
Who, what, when, where, why?
Exactly. And Athelstan is having these religious, trippy moments while he's...
hallucinations,
after
visions.
being crucified, he got brought down, and he's having these moments where he's like seeing like a devil creature, and he thought he thought he was seeing like Mary. The dude is very conflicted, it feels like. His character arc has been very fascinating so far, and another really interesting story that I want to see play out. I'm fascinated by it. King Ecbert is another very interesting character who seems very regal, very calm, very calculated, very, very much feels like a dangerous dude.
Yeah.
So we'll see where he goes and what he's up to.
Something up his sleeve.
Yeah. So you ready to jump into it?
Yep.
Let's go.
Tell me what it is you want.
I want my old position back.
Oh, shit.
I am bitter and I am angry. Everything that I was has been stripped away from me.
So she's just been playing possum this whole time.
Basically. That's fucked.
Ragnar could have had you killed at the same time as your husband.
I am supposed to be eternally grateful to my husband's killer. Will the gods ever smile on me again?
Gods will always smile on brave women, like the Valkyries, those furies who men fear and desire.
Valkyrie's another name that rings a bell
Yeah.
from, the comics.
That's those warrior women that ride basically horses with wings.
I believe so.
Tell us, Elmond, what happened in England after we left?
We were betrayed, taken by surprise. There was a great slaughter.
What about Athelstan?
If he is fortunate, he died in battle. In any case, let's not speak of him. He was a worthless individual.
Wow.
He fooled you. He never denounced his Christian god. He was our enemy.
Really?
What do you intend on doing now?
I intend on gaining revenge on King Ecbert.
But first, Jarl Borg must pay the price for what he did to my family.
He's not done with Jarl Borg. Uh-oh.
Forgive me, master.
No, it doesn't matter.
I understand completely. And if I were you, I would feel the same way, but we must...
Ah!
I think we should go back to Jarl Borg. He's licking his wounds. He's no longer as strong as he was. We need him.
Oh, no, dude.
Cannot go west without his ships.
Oh, they just need him for his ships.
So once again, we should ask him to join our alliance.
Oh, fuck this. Hell
He's
no.
gonna make Ragnar ask him.
And then be like, you know what? Never mind. Forget I said
Yeah.
that.
Who should go to Jarl Borg?
I think it should be you, Rollo.
Oh.
You know him better than anyone.
I think Ragnar is tired of
King
listening
Borg.
to this dude. King Horik is like the ultimate flip-flopper.
Oh my god, 100%.
It's like so crazy.
I hope you do not mind I brought my son with me. I want him to start to understand the game.
That's why he sent Rollo.
The game?
Why do you invite me to your bed? Why do you tell me things about Ragnar?
Everything I do for Rollo.
And not for yourself.
If Rollo rises, I rise also.
And you need my help. My son is ignorant of the game, and strangely ignorant of other things as well.
This just got really sexual.
And they were nothing. I want him to enjoy the attentions of an experienced, free woman.
You're so gross, dude. Siggy, you kind of got yourself into this shit, though. You're gonna treat her like a prostitute. And she's just gonna do it?
She's willing to go pretty far distances to get what she feels like she needs.
Come.
Why are you watching? Dude, why is he watching? Ew!
She sees a hole more fair than the sun, fetched with gold at gimlet.
My wife has returned to me. She went without my permission. But as you can all see, she has come back. And I love her for it. What man wouldn't be pleased at the return of such a wife? Skål!
Skål, husband.
She doesn't even like to say that word.
You left my stepson behind.
He wanted to stay with his father. He's old enough to decide. Is it not enough that I came back?
No.
Oh, shit.
Wife, it's not enough. Of course it's not enough. It's an insult to me.
Why do you need this boy?
His father is Ragnar Lothbrok.
Who is this Ragnar Lothbrok?
Dude, he will destroy you.
Oh, fuck.
A man so bloated with self-importance, he pretends to be descended from Odin.
Wow.
He doesn't need to pretend anything.
Oh, I know for sure why you went to defend him. Because you're still in love with him.
This fool's gonna get killed. I hope she's got a weapon close to her.
Right. I don't like that all those dudes, like, were just standing there, like, were they gonna help him do something to her? Oh, what the fuck? They were. No. 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 Oh, no.
What the fuck?
Fuck no. What the hell?
That's exactly what I was worried about.
Sit down.
What is that?
The skull of my first wife.
Oh, what?
He
Why?
continues to advise me.
Creepy ass dude.
Oh my god.
He wants to rebuild the original alliance between himself, King Horik, and you. He believes cooperation is the only way forward.
So he does not want revenge upon me?
Men like you and I will always look for revenge. Ragnar looks beyond.
Then he is a most extraordinary man indeed.
Yes. Yes, he is.
I agree.
He's forgiving as a Christian.
Oh.
He's also a practical man. They need you to help them raid.
What do you say, my love?
That's so crazy.
You think I should go?
I think Jarl Borg needs a psych exam.
A little bit.
He thinks I should go.
I think he's completely lost his mind.
Yeah, a little bit.
You have a great gift, Athelstan. I believe it is a divine gift.
I love these materials. I had not appreciated how much I missed my work.
The pagans have nothing like him?
No.
And their gods. How strange you must have found them.
Is he gonna use Athelstan?
Their gods are very old, and sometimes I could not help noticing some similarities with our own god and his son.
I almost feel like it's in the same role that he was with Ragnar.
A little bit.
I feel like Ecbert is very much interested.
Yes.
What do you think of these works?
I find them indescribably beautiful.
You're only a monk, Athelstan, and yet somehow I begin to trust you. I feel you are a kindred spirit.
You're lying. He's bullshitting you right now.
Who painted these images?
I have been told, sire, that you served at the court of the Emperor Charlemagne, which I have also visited. I cannot imagine, therefore, that you do not know what I know. That these images were painted by the Romans.
He just called
They
his
conquered
bluff.
these lands a long time ago. They conquered the whole world. But they were pagans. They worshipped false gods.
Never speak of our conversation to any other man here. Nobody else would understand it. They would fear it.
This is very interesting.
These Romans knew things that we will never know. Their pagan gods allowed them to rule the world. What is the lesson that we can learn from that?
So
is he throwing you off?
Yeah, it's like, does he want to become pagan then? Or is he pagan? He's just fucking around? I don't know. Like, is he using Athelstan? Is he not using him?
Is he opening his mind to other things?
I don't know.
Very, very, very interesting situation. Is he having another one of these moments?
Oh, shit.
Dude, these visions are tripping me out. I mean, they're obvious signs of something.
You thought those paintings were all that there was.
Why is he doing this?
But of all Roman things, these are the most precious. Tales of the Caesars.
Wow.
The fall and ruin of Roman Britain. Tales of emperors and empires. It's the stuff of dreams, Athelstan. It's the very fabric of dreams.
I think this is the whole part of him being like Ragnar. He's all about learning.
But I don't know, this just feels like a giant trick.
I don't...
Or that he's gonna, like, burn all this stuff and be like, fuck that!
I don't get that vibe from Ecbert.
I'm not sure how to take this.
Yes. Yes, I can read them.
Good. That is why I've chosen you. Well, I've chosen you to be the guardian of these books and their secrets. I want you to copy them. Your job will be to preserve these works and these fragments.
I feel like this is real.
For all eternity. If you ever tell anyone about them, I will let them crucify you.
He wants to keep all the knowledge to himself.
But he needs somebody to translate it?
That's a really interesting situation that's building there.
I hope you were telling me the truth, Roll.
Why don't you ask her?
Oh! That's so weird. Carrying your husband's
ex-wife's
head.
Earl Ragnar Lothbrok, can I say in all honesty, you're a greater man than I am.
Duh.
I swear on my ring, from henceforth you have no reason to doubt my loyalty or my commitment to our common cause.
If we are being honest, I can tell you that it was King Horik who argued for a renewal of our alliance. As you can imagine, I was not at first enthusiastic.
I never once for a moment imagined Ragnar would take my advice.
As I told you, Ragnar is different. Whatever you think he will do, he will always do the opposite.
And I wanted to thank you for what you did for my son.
Fluffy.
Can you keep a secret?
He's honest.
I love that guy so much.
I know, he's like the top. It's like Ragnar, Lagertha, Floki.
Floki's so much fun.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no.
shit.
What's the matter with you, my love?
Oh, I wonder.
He's such a piece of
You
shit.
don't talk, you don't smile.
Ew.
My love, you must do better than this. My wife has got the most beautiful breasts. I keep telling her. She has the most beautiful breasts in the world.
This dude needs to die.
Honestly.
They're
like
Freya's
now.
breasts. The breasts of a goddess. Let me show you.
Yes!
Oh.
Hell yeah! Holy shit, she had enough.
the giant king's servants carried a trencher into the...
Holy shit!
See, I was not expecting that.
They heaped it with hunks of chopped meat, and it reminded Thor that rather too long had gone by since they had last eaten. A chair was provided for Loki at one end of the trencher, and for Loki at the other.
Earl Lagertha? Is that a thing? Can that happen?
Dope.
What the fuck?
At the word from the giant king.
You remember the Sears conversation?
With Jarl Borg?
Yeah. Why the fuck is Ragnar just standing outside holding an eagle?
Each of them ate as fast as they could. Loki had eaten every scrap of meat and left.
This is getting intense, it feels like.
Right, what is the story?
Loki had eaten the bones and the trencher as well.
I think Loki won.
Yes, I can see. I see that an evil hovers over you. But I also see that you yourself are evil.
Creepy.
I would say, proclaimed the giant king that Loki is the loser.
Oh shit.
If you want to live, stay silent.
Wow.
Holy shit.
I always look for revenge.
See the fucking twitch in his face? He's...
Did you really think that I could ever forgive this man? So what will you do now? Since you consort with eagles,
I will draw a blood eagle on your back.
no. And your ribcage will spring apart
Wow.
like wings.
Holy shit.
Wow.
How is... I don't like that Horik is just standing behind Ragnar like that.
No, because I feel like Horik could just do something at any moment.
Because he...
knows some shit.
But not that, but he clearly doesn't seem like he agrees with this. Because Ragnar 1 is not listening to him.
Mm-mm.
And Horik doesn't seem like the type of dude who would tolerate that kind of bullshit in his eyes.
I'm not sure what to do with Horik right now. Like,
I don't trust him.
I don't. But is like Ragnar gonna do something to King Horik? What are the?
I was hoping.
What are the repercussions?
I was hoping when he came in that he was also gonna get a beating, like Borg was getting.
Well, or is that like a hey, if you keep fucking with me, this shit's gonna happen to you too?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know how. Like this is such a ruthless and savage like world they live in. I don't know how they trust each other at all.
Right?
Like especially like the people in like not only just the people in power, but the people like Rollo who have power and are strong and could fight.
Right.
Like I don't know how any of
It's all
these
a
dudes
matter
are
of
comfortable around
respect.
each other.
It's just respect.
Yeah, but they're all. It feels like most of the best fighters are always looking for that next piece of power.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like I don't know.
I just don't. I don't trust Horik at all. He makes me very nervous with him and his son standing there while Ragnar's doing this eagle thing.
Well, that was the other thing. That
It's like he could just come up from behind him and just stab him in the stomach, or
well,
like.
I mean, I hope he doesn't have anything, but like.
I mean, he's probably
The idea of like, I'm gonna draw a blood eagle on your back and your ribcage is gonna spring open like wings. What, bitch?
It's like that dude.
Oh my god.
That dude might be a farmer, but he is a savage.
He's fucking scary.
Do not piss that dude off.
No.
And it was very interesting that Siggy told Horik, whatever you think Ragnar's going to do, he's going to do the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Case in point.
There you go.
Case in point.
Because the whole time we've known Ragnar and, Rollo has kind of supported this theory that he moves on, he doesn't hold grudges, and that he's different. Not when you try to fuck with his family.
I was going to say, not with the family stuff. No.
There was no way Ragnar was going to be okay with that order.
No.
From Horik to bring Borg in here and have an alliance.
Even Aslog was like, why are you letting this motherfucker get in your ear?
Yeah.
No.
Do you think she convinced him, or do you think he had it in his own mind to do
I'm
this?
sure he had it in his own mind. But, like the confirmation from his wife was like, yep, you see it too. So it's like, you got to do something.
But I mean, at the same time, regardless of how powerful you are or how much control you have, or if you're in your own home or how beastly of a savage warrior you are, there's still a chain of command.
Yeah.
You still have to listen to the king.
He doesn't seem very kingly.
I mean, he is great at distributing and delegating orders and telling other people what to do.
Yeah.
So like he has to have some level of fighting ability maybe that makes him dangerous, that people don't want to step up to him.
So
I haven't seen it.
No.
I've said it before that I don't get a king vibe from him.
No. He's just like another Earl.
Yeah, he's kind of like,
not that there's anything wrong with being an Earl, just
right,
he
but
just
like
doesn't seem like that
he doesn't seem like a leader.
No, right.
He just feels like somebody who's like power hungry and
he's a supervisor.
But he's the type of person who probably didn't have I get the impression of him being the type of person who had nothing growing up in life, maybe got picked on and then got some power, and he's going like power hungry, and he's like just wants the benefits of being the king and being the one in charge and having riches and all this stuff. Because like even like the first time we met him, like Jarl Borg's like, that's my fucking land. Yeah. This fool's just trying to take that shit from me. Yeah. Like from the moment we met him, we knew that he wasn't an honorable dude.
No, there was always something sketchy.
Yeah, and I just don't like that he's hanging around Ragnar so much, especially now that Ragnar basically went against his order.
Right.
Because if they have goals and missions of going back to Wessex and like taking over, actually like living there and like using their land, like they do need more guys.
Yeah, well, they just burned them all in a barn.
They're all dead.
So that story from Aslog that she was telling the boys, Loki lost because he only ate the meat. Logi won because he ate the meat, the bones, and the trencher. What is that? Is that like Ragnar is winning because he's taking out everything in his way? And like people are only looking at the meat on the bones?
Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting analogy.
I kind of like that story. It was kind of weird to be telling your kids that story, but whatever. To them, they don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, she was telling it in a happy, nice, smiley mood.
Right.
So like,
I mean, is that her like prophecy stuff or
possibly?
I don't know. It's just weird.
That eagle shit was tripping me out. Like, why the fuck was Ragnar standing outside with an eagle, like just holding an eagle? Like, what's up, eagle?
What was that? That was so. But King Horik saw that. But like, was that actually happening, or was he hallucinating? Like Jarl Borg was hallucinating
with the seer.
Yeah, with the seer and
reiterating his prophecy.
Yeah, and the flapping of the wings and the bird, and it's just like
that felt like I was getting a Braveheart moment from when William Wallace was going through and killing all the I don't know what they were called, but basically like the generals or commanders or whatever. I don't know what it was called back then. I forget. Mm-hmm. But like where these dudes were laying in their bed and like, oh my god, and he walks in on the horse and just slaughters their head with like the ball and chain. Like I thought somebody was.
I don't remember that part, but God, it sounds awful.
It's dope, really dope scene. But it's basically when he got betrayed and then got out, and then he was just killing all these dudes. But I thought somebody was. I thought Rollo was gonna kill Borg in his sleep.
That's what it looked like was going to happen.
But his
saving
skull,
it for Ragnar.
Yeah, his skull of a wife was talking to him and told him to get up and get prepared for a fight because he was ready with his sword out.
Yeah.
But that whole situation that shit is tense. I'm nervous about the whole situation and
Rolo's
just the way it's gonna.
this.
Oh, he is definitely enjoying it.
That twitch in his face.
Mm-hmm.
How do you even pull that off?
Yeah, he's like, Ragnar might not be looking for revenge, but I always am looking for revenge. Like, damn, dude, you're really moving up that list. You're redeeming yourself all the way.
Yes.
Let's go, Rolo.
And he's gonna get to go on the raids.
Until you do something stupid.
Don't do something stupid.
But Athelstan, what the hell's going on there?
Well, I meant to talk about Siggy for a second.
Oh.
Because now Rolo gets her shit. Like, you are doing something I don't like. And he was just like, I'm leaving, to go take care of Jarl Borg. But no, yes, Athelstan, like, what? I'm not sure what to do with this. Also, I'm not sure how to figure this out about Ecbert.
I fully believe Ecbert is being honest.
I think he's trying to trick.
I think he's using him for sure. I think he's using him for sure. But I'm getting a really interesting vibe from Athelstan because I think the dude's a survivor.
Yeah.
I think he really knows how to get along in whatever. Like, the fact that he survived and lived through all that shit with Ragnar, is impressive. And now, being where he is, after being basically living with Viking and a pagan this whole time, the fact that he's now thriving and having these conversations and these moments with the king, like, I feel like he's doing a really great job in thriving and surviving.
I feel like he's like, don't tell anybody that I'm having you do this. Don't tell anybody about these writings on these papers.
I just don't think he wants anyone else to get hold of the knowledge.
Or he's going to be like, yep, Athelstan wrote all this stuff. This is what he believes. We should do horrible things.
Do you think he's going to use it to flip it on him?
I don't know. I just don't trust that guy at all.
I might be naive, but I feel like it's actually a decent situation for him. Who knows? I haven't gotten a whole lot of reason to not trust Ecbert, like, completely.
What?
I mean, that raid and that ambush was one thing, but, like, he could have easily killed Ragnar when he was in his bathhouse.
But then
he didn't have to.
But the Vikings had Ecbert's son. There was a deal there.
That's true. I don't know. Maybe I'm too optimistic about the situation.
I'm just worried. I really like Athelstan.
He's a great character. I think he's got by far the most interesting character arc that we have going right now.
Well,
just because of everything that he's been through.
Mm-hmm. Can we move on to Lagertha?
Oh my god. She just I knew it wasn't going to take much. It took one moment of her getting beat up. Not even by him, by
all of his dudes. And I just, that one that just chopped Sigvard's head off, I was just like,
yes.
So they're sick of his shit
they
also.
All thought he was bullshit.
Well, he's kind of a dude.
Yeah, he was totally, like, I'm not even going to try to remember his name because I don't care. Because that guy was
That's
an
the
asshole.
one time I remembered his name.
That guy's an asshole. And he got fucking stabbed in the eyeball. Way to go,
In the
Lagertha.
eye! In the face!
Yeah. So awesome. I love that she, like, it sucks ass that she had to experience that moment, but she wasn't
badass. She's a tough
She wasn't
chick.
gonna let it go.
No.
She wasn't gonna let him just belittle her in front of all those people
No,
like that.
and expose her. What?
Mm-mm.
Bitch.
Not Lagertha, man. She's a beast.
She is.
So,
she is dope AF.
Is she become...
I want to be like her when I grow up.
Is she going to be in charge now? She should be. Or is that going to be her chance to just go back?
See, I don't know if she wants to go back. I think she wants to build her own shit now.
Maybe. That'd be interesting. She could
That
do
would be
it.
so awesome.
She could do it. She's super dope.
I need a Funko Pop of Lagertha.
That'd be awesome.
I'm going to. Well, I don't want to Google it.
Yeah,
I don't want to Google shit
Yeah.
about anything. So no, I can't Google it.
At one day we'll go get you one.
Okay.
Do you have any other thoughts?
I need with the braids.
Oh,
too.
of course, the warrior one.
Yeah.
The warrior version.
I wonder if I can take my Daenerys wig and braid it a whole bunch and make it a Lagertha wig.
That'd be dope. Warrior Lagertha, Shield Maiden Lagertha.
Dope.
Like she's got two very distinct looks. She has like her cleaned up. I'm gonna be like,
she's gorgeous.
And then she's got her braided up hair. I'm ready to fight. Got my shield, and I'm gonna kill some people.
Right.
She is.
She cleans up real nice.
Yeah, she is. She's dope as hell. So, do you have any other thoughts?
No.
All right, y'all. As always, leave some comments down below. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button.
It's free.
Yes, and hit the bell for notifications. We will catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.